Hey guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. All right, it's been a while. I know it's been many months. You guys have asked where I've been. I've kind of touched on it here or there. We have some different scenery in the background. So I'm going to tell you what's been going on for the last couple months and where I've been and what I've been doing and the big announcement. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, first and foremost, if you're already subscribed to my channel, I want to give a big thank you so very much for sticking with me while I've been gone for these few months. And if you're new to my channel and you like fashion and beauty and home style and cooking and all of that, I sort of hit it all. So hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you haven't done it. All right, so the big news is that we sold our house and bought a new house. Are we still in Connecticut? That was the #1 question y'all had. Yes, we are still in Connecticut. Absolutely. See no reason why we'll ever leave this state. We absolutely love it. Second question is, why did you move after I put all of that time and effort and beauty into the Ridgefield home? That is a multi-layer question. So #1 would be we wanted a bigger lake. So we were on a 49-acre lake. This is a 159-acre lake. We wanted to be a little more centralized. We are very close to New York, which is wonderful, but we are now literally in the middle of the state. So we actually spent Easter, went to a restaurant in Massachusetts for Easter, and it was 45 minutes away. So we're just closer all the way around to everything. Every state that surrounds us. In #3, we wanted a garage. My husband missed having a garage, and as a bonus point, he really missed having acreage. He didn't think he would, but he does. So we weren't necessarily, and it had to be a family. Let me just say that because you guys are gonna be like, oh my God, poor Matthew. Yeah, no, the moment Matthew saw this house, he fell in love with it and kept saying, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? And it was a long drawn out process. So this home, I will of course show you the before and afters of this home. This is a post and beam home. You can see here, I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's all beautiful, gorgeous wood. So it's a post and beam house, which is very unusual for Connecticut. But we're familiar with it because we are from San Francisco and Tahoe has tons of post and beam homes. So it was just very unique, very beautiful. It sits on 4 acres and it's right across the street from a much larger lake. And also it is now 20 minutes from where my husband works versus an hour, sometimes an hour and 20 minutes. So that's wonderful. Of course, selling a home and buying a home, never want to do it, and I've done it twice in basically a year and a day. It wasn't as bad, of course, because we weren't going cross country, and I actually could walk through this home. And we visited this home twice, and just it was something that we fell in love with. It was something that I got very emotional about when I walked in the home. That doesn't happen to me. I used to be a real estate appraiser in San Francisco, so I've seen many beautiful, architecturally gorgeous homes, and I've never had that kind of emotional response to a house before. So that was kind of cool, and I just absolutely loved the wood. I mean, I am normally one that's like, paint the wood. No, not in a post and beam house. Say a couple things. So we put the house up for sale, and we did make a very good profit because we did a lot of remodeling, and that allowed us to go from a 3% to a 6% interest rate. It's a little bit by the way, just as an FYI before I forget, if you are in Connecticut and you're or Florida, she's licensed in both. My agent is the bomb. I've had her for both homes, well, all 3 homes now. Bought, sell, bought. Her name is Melissa ROTHMAN. I'll put her in the description box. And then if you are looking for a lender, now I've had the same lender for 3 houses that I bought. But this time around, I happened to be watching a YouTube video, And Jennifer Beeston came on, and she is with Guaranteed Rate Mortgage. And let me tell you something, that woman and her team, like none other, they blew my previous lender away, blew it away with interest rate, with fees, their lack of fees. Let me reiterate their lack of fees. And they are on top of it like there is no tomorrow. So they just got me a deal that Homebridge, I mean, I gave my girl a shot. She couldn't even come close. So they are actually in 48 states. Again, not sponsored, not video, nothing. I just found her like you found me on YouTube. I found her information, description box if you are looking to buy a home. So we decided that we were going to stick with a price point and weren't in a hurry to move. We listed it sometime, I want to say in November for sure, because it was decorated for Christmas, because you know, I showed you guys my decorating for Christmas. Anyways, it sold. Now we could not close until to save money, if you close within 1 year and 1 day, you pay less taxes than if you closed within 1 year. So we had a closing day. The sellers of this home are phenomenal. Love them. They live right there. You can't see them from here, but they bought 17 acres. We have 4. They built this beautiful home and had it built, and they're in the process of building their home here. And so unbelievable, because we were leaving really awesome neighbors, and I'm like, oh yeah. And no, couldn't ask for better neighbors. I've got neighbors right down here, love them. Neighbors around the corner, love them. I'm not mentioning any names in case they don't want their names mentioned. But yes, we are very, very blessed that we had great neighbors. And I think it has to do with really having a lake community. And the lake doesn't open up for summer until May. So looking forward to meeting all the other neighbors, and this is a much bigger lake, so we're very, very excited to meet, you know, as many neighbors as want to meet us. So for the last, you know, at the end of last year, beginning of this year, it was a matter of, you know, selling and buying. Then when we moved in, there was a lot of remodeling that I wanted to do. That doesn't mean that, I always say that this home, my previous home was like a rock that I turned into a diamond, in my opinion. And this one was a diamond that just needed to be shined up a little bit. But it did take quite a bit of time to do it, just because it's a really big house. And I will show you everything that I've done from before and after pictures, and give you a complete and utter tour. It is a very big house. Matthew was beside himself. He wanted his friends to come visit the house the first week we moved in. I'm like, no, let me please get everything in order. You know me, I'm very OCD. And this, I did something I never have done in any house in remodeling, so I'm very excited to show you. I use colors I've never used. I'm not one that paints walls white or cream. My whole house almost is cream because of all that beautiful, gorgeous wood. It just makes it pop if you find the right colors, and I will share all of it with you. Cabinetry, we painted this gorgeous green. It's called Cottage Grove. It's from the Chip and Joanna Gaines collection. Stunning. And then I had my carpenter do some things like take down the island. It was too big. I'll share it all with you. So there was no real huge, like, oh my gosh, we have to sell, we have to buy, it wasn't about that. We weren't going to list our home until we found a home that we liked, and we weren't going to compromise on the uniqueness of the home we sold to buy a home. I'm very lucky that the sellers here were very patient, because we did need to sell one home to buy the other. We're a VA, so definitely. They were very patient and very sweet, and we just adore them. just very, very lucky. So Matt loves his new school. He just walks down the driveway. The driveway is a very long driveway, and we sit up on top of a hill. He just walks down there. Boom, the bus is there, takes him to school. The school went from having 1,500 kids to 800 kids. He loves that so much more. Let's see what else is new. He got his learner's permit. I got a new vehicle. We were here for 1 year with just the truck, which is great. Been wanting a Jeep, found a Jeep a couple weeks ago, bought it, love it. She's my girl. In fact, the weather is gorgeous this week, so we were able to pop the top. Matthew's learning to drive, so I'm letting him learn on, in the Jeep. It's a lot easier. He was making me complete nervous wreck driving the Silverado. I was like, he's gonna take out 20 mailboxes. I know he is. This one's a lot easier. We are exploring different trails, hiking, all of that I post on Instagram, or a lot of it anyways. We're exploring new. I live in a very, very teeny tiny town, 3,900 people. Yes. And most of them probably live around the lake. So it's a really, really small town. It has literally one restaurant. It's a pizza place. Luckily, shout out to my girl Harley. She's awesome. We love people here in Connecticut. They're just the nicest people. They really, really are. I wish, and I apologize, I wish I could be that person that could like do all of that and film videos. I'm not. If I can't give you 100%, it's just too much for me. It's just, I burn out very easily, and it was actually time for me to take a break. I was getting a little burnt out. So it just all kind of happened at one time, but now the home is probably about 85% done. The main living areas are done. The master bath is that's a difficult one, and I'll show you what I mean when I show that to you. This is a 3-story home. Yes, I am getting my workout in with my legs. Let me tell you, 28 stairs up and down. So anytime I do laundry, it's on. We have a laundry chute though. I like that. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I am now, however, gonna start to get back into the swing of things. I've got a spring lookbook that I'm working on. I bought a hair device that was like ridiculously overpriced. You probably know which one it is, and I'm gonna let you know my thoughts on it. I've already filmed that one, and I've filmed some of the looks. This is one of the dresses that I picked up, as well as the earrings and these, oh my God, I'll give you a sneak peek. I'll give you a sneak peek of the house because you can see it behind me, but these shoes right here, Vince Camuto, if you're looking for like a gladiator sandal, so cute and super, super squishy and comfortable. Zip back and adjustable straps, you guys. So if you have a little bit wider of a foot, really cute. Love these. Yes, I'll list them for you. I will show you the home within the next, I'd say week. The weather has now changed. We went horseback riding this morning, Matthew and I, for the first time. That was a lot of fun. I was scared to death. It's been a long time since I've been up on a horse, and I'm like, hey. And he was a big horse, and but it was a lot of fun. So that's literally around the corner, so that's definitely something we're going to continue. Matthew snow skied for the first time. He did phenomenal. Here's a little video on him. That's another place that I wish we would have known. So we didn't have a lot of snow this winter at all. And I thought, well, the ski places aren't going to be open if there's no snow. Well, yeah, they create their own starting in December. So I was so bummed. So we literally got the last weekend, and we had such a blast. Some of the best, that restaurant that they have there is some of the best food that I've ever had anywhere. I mean, really, really good. And they have these heated igloos that you can rent, and that's what we did. And we watched him just go from, going down a bunny slope to just jumping off these. I'm like, yeah, let's slow down, you know? So he's had quite a year here in Connecticut. He's learned to water ski, learned to snow ski, and he is horseback riding, and he is driving a vehicle. So he's had a big year. June is loving it. She now has 4 acres to roam around in. We have turkeys. Not we don't own them. They're wild turkeys, and she chases them to our line, property line, and like saying, my house, back up. So we have turkeys. Supposedly we have deer, which, you know, I'm not too thrilled about because you know what the deer, they eat my plants. But I am this weekend we are going to, June is going to the spa, and then we're going to a daffodil farm. There's very few of them in the United States, only one in Connecticut where you can go and pick your own daffodils. Tulips are another thing that we're gonna do, but tulips aren't quite ready near where we are. They're ready in Rhode Island, which really Rhode Island's only an hour away, but Preston is 40 minutes. And I've been wanting to check out Preston anyways, so we're gonna wait. It's about another week. And then at the end of the month, we're gonna go down to Ridgefield, hang out with our friends and have a good time down there. And then we've got some vacations planned already, a little short trip in May and a little bit longer trip in July. Yeah, so we're excited. We love it. I love it now. I was very overwhelmed because I like things in its place. I've become even more of a crazy person with regards to having everything organized and labeled, and I'm going to share everything with you because it was really, really easy actually, because I have no upper cabinetry. I know. But I realized how much I was like, and no pantry. I know! What do you do? I'm gonna show you. I'll do a house tour and show you everything, and then of course then we'll break it on down and I'll show you some of my favorite Amazon products that I've put in the home for organization and decor and everything, because if you've noticed, there's a lot of green going on. Well, that's because green goes beautiful with gold hardware. What? She has gold hardware. And it goes beautiful with wood, and so I can't wait to share everything with you guys. I missed you guys. Thanks for sticking around. I do appreciate it. And we will get back into the swing of things. It will probably go a little slower than normal because we do take our weekends and we do go and we have fun. And I think that's important. So yeah, so that's the news. She's back again. But nothing bad, health-wise too, all A-okay. Do I still get tired? Yes. We all got COVID. That was no fun. Matthew brought it home from high school. Of course he did. And we all got it. You know, we're very blessed in the sense that this particular strain, I guess, is contagious, super contagious, but the symptoms aren't as bad. For Matthew, the flu was worse. He got the flu last year too. We have an in-law unit, which is so great because the girls are going to come visit us. So it's a whole like living room, kitchen room, dining room, bedroom, washer, dryer, microwave, dishwasher, you name it. It's all up there. We just threw them up there praying that we weren't going to get it. But I'm with my kid every day. So 4 days later, I got it, and then my husband got it. So it was not a fun time, and it took a few weeks to get the energy back. But the energy is back, at least this week. I feel good this week. So I wanted to share that with you. Otherwise, everything is really, really good, you guys. So I hope everything is great with you as well. And let's get back. I've been trying new products, new skincare products, new body care products, new hair stuff, and I've got a lot to share with you, and I can't wait to do that. So yeah, I will see you very soon, and again, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.